past, and it looked like you thought you made the putt. But how disappointing was that to start with the bogey there starting this morning?
Yeah. I thought chipping would be a bonus. But I thought that I hit a really good putt. I didn't see it missing low. It really went at the end. So that kind of took the wind out of the sails quite early. But, I mean, then I guess it made my job pretty clear. Just hit it right on 16, hit it right on 17, hit it right at the pin, left on 18. So, I mean, there were good and bad to it.
If that shot, I understand you were in the divot out there on 17.
I was, yeah.
Shot? Wow. If that goes in, does it change anything?
I don't think so. That's what I told my caddy of like, I mean, it might make him a little more nervous, but like I still need a 2-shot swing. Probably would have hyped me up a little bit, and that makes that tee shot a little tougher. So I don't know if it changed that much. I mean, obviously 1 shot more, and who knows if that would have changed stuff. But no, I think it was fair.
Well, you finished 1-1-2 in your last 3 state opens. So how do you sum up this week? Was it a good week or a little disappointing or a little of both?
A little of both. I mean, as far as not winning, like that wasn't really my radar. Like if someone went out there and shot 18 under or something, I would tip my cap to him. Like I was just trying to play my game, and I don't think I did a great job. The third round, the first like 15 holes, the third round are what I would look back on as far as like, okay, let's think about what went on there, and or even this last round as far as like I played really well and shot 2 under, and yeah, the course doesn't give you much, but if I had full ball control, I would have liked to shoot a little lower, especially in the position I was. So, I mean, probably the first 12, 15 holes of the third round, I would say I'm not super pumped about, but.
You played alongside Cam now earlier this year and now a couple of days here, and you touched on it yesterday how impressed you are with him, but can you just talk about his potential and his future, what you think's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, he's just super mature. I've said it to a lot of people, like he just really knows how to play golf. Every hole that he wasn't on the green, he was on the front apron, and then number 6, he was a foot over the green, didn't think twice about it, pulled out the Texas wedge from the rough, where I was like, But, I mean, he went up with so much confidence, I also didn't see it going poorly. So, like, he just, very simple, very mature, very easygoing on the golf course. So, and then, like I said, just knows how to play golf. I'm really impressed. Good ball control.
You walked a lot with him the last couple holes. What did you guys talk about, and what did you kind of, glean from him?
Talking about a lot of mutual friends and the dumb stuff that they've done.
That they've done. You guys are absorbed to that, huh?
Yeah, no, we had never done anything dumb.
Absolved, yeah.
Yeah. So that was honestly the topic of like all of it. And then on 18, he was telling me that was the driver he put in play the second round. Started with a different one and played that one the last 3.
Really?
So yeah.
What was different about it?
Completely different driver.
Really?
He used a driver he'd been using for a while the first round, and he hadn't been in love with it. That was a driver he ordered from his shop credit at Janesville Riverside. And he said he hit it a couple times last week, and was like, this thing's decent, I'll bring it. And he said he like wasn't in love with it, and then hit his driver bad first round and put it in play. So those were the topics.
So the driver from Riverside is the one he took out of play?
That's the one he played
put
the
in
last
play.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. Really? Wow.
So
bonus to winning the Fisher, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Goes a long way.
And then as far as coming back here, strong field, strong week, the 69 today, that you finished up was the ties for the low round today. And last year Ozaki, we saw some low numbers, but boy, a lot of you guys tried to get low and just couldn't. What does that say about the course and the fact that a 69 was low? All things considered, it's a pretty good round.
Yeah, I think it just has, like, when it firms up especially, it has so much teeth as far as, like, the fairways. Honestly, I think the biggest thing between the first round and the fourth round was, like, the fairways getting firmer makes the 10 feet of right and left on each fairway, like, rough, because it's just kind of spewing into the rough.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're playing from the rough versus the fairway. I think that's the biggest deal. That made it a lot harder. And, I mean, so it just doesn't give you much. You can hit good tee shots that you're not looking at birdie. You got to hit great ones. and then if you're in the rough, not making birdie.
Yeah.
And if you're in the fairway, you got to hit a great shot to make birdie. So, yeah.
At this point in your career, does the paycheck, does it go a long way? Very helpful.
Yeah. I try not to think about that stuff too much. But I mean, like, I just try to trust that it's gonna happen how it's supposed to. But I mean, yeah, golf's expensive, so, and living's expensive, so it's definitely nice, yeah.
And next year, Minocqua, I got to think that it would have to take a serious moneyless conundrum on some tour to keep you from going back up there.
Yeah, or a scheduling issue. So I mean, I think I said at Blackwood, definitely playing the BMW. But
Yep.
I don't know. You know, we'll see when it gets there. But I would love to go up there just to be in Minocqua.
Yeah. You still have fond memories of that?
Yeah. I haven't been up since, or I haven't been to that golf course.
Right.
Since, so.
Yeah.
But I've heard a little bit of stuff changed out there.
Oh, really?
So, and I think, I mean, this time of year it could play super interesting, firm and fast.
Mhm.
Didn't quite get that at the State Am up there, so it'd be cool.
Fasten your seatbelts, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome.